there, everybody. I am back today to share with you how I planned this week in my classic happy planner. This is a look at last week, and I know that not everybody is into Etsy stickers, but as I explained on my Instagram channel, I really needed to jumpstart my creativity after being in somewhat of a rut. So this was perfect. I'm obsessed with this kit. I absolutely love it. I think it's the most adorable thing ever. And that's all that really matters, right? Is that I love it. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and flip forward to the next week, which, oh my goodness, look at that. I only have 2 activities, which is just absolutely crazy. And so that means there'll be lots and lots of decorative goodness, which is very exciting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take my pages out. Voila. And I am this week going to pull out these 2 Happy Planner stamp sets. And then also I'm going to use the, Squad Girls, because they're so cute. I love them. So anyway, my idea is that I'm going to use the most Christmassy looking ones, which isn't all of them, because a lot of them are really just winter themed, which is great. But I'm going to use the Christmas themed ones for this particular week. Now, there's something a little bit weird about this. There's this red and white one and like this red sticker, but none of the rest of the stickers really seem to have red in them. Am I right? So what am I going to do with those red and white stickers? Obviously, I'm going to save them. I just wanted to point that out. Anyway, so you can see I only have the 2 activities for the whole week, which is just amazing, and I'm absolutely obsessed with that. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add some decorations. All right, so right here, I'm going to start here. This is where I'm going to add my decorations. I know I'm just going crazy. Stamps. So I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this girl. See her right there with the gifts in her hand? I don't know what it is about this particular girl with these particular gifts, but I just love it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp. I'm trying to find real quick. Okay, so I have this mint green pigment ink pad, and I'm going to stamp this stamp. I think maybe like right here. Well, let's just do it. No need to talk about it. All right, so I need a slightly larger stamp block for this particular stamp because it's a little bit bigger. And so I'm going to place that on there, remove the lid, and then I'm going to rub the stamp on the back of my hand. If you've watched my stamping videos before, you know that I do this because it just helps the ink stick a little bit better to the acrylic stamps. If you purchase photopolymer stamps, which are the ones that you typically buy from smaller stamp shops like Studio L2E or Sweet Stamp Shop, they are a high quality photopolymer and they don't require you doing anything to prime them or prep them. But the acrylic stamps do take a little bit of extra work, which is okay. It's no big deal. Rubbing it on the back of your hand is perfectly simple. I'm just making sure I'm inking this up. It's really hard to tell with the light colored ink. You can see it's just so pale. It's very difficult. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and add this probably right here. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to love it, to be perfectly honest with you. Firm, even pressure on the entire image because, again, these just require a tiny bit more work. That turned out super cute. This color is so pretty. I'm going to set that aside because it's so cute. I'm anticipating using it again. Look how pretty that is. Yep, I love it. Okay, so we're going to add the girl with the gifts. And it's a different sort of a color. Okay, you can see right there that the background is a little bit different than the ink, but that's okay because it does match and coordinate. So I'm going to add her to the box. And then I'm also going to look for something to go with this as well. And I have an idea of what I'm going to do. I just want to look around and make sure that it's okay. So I'm going to take this banner stamp and it says love this day. And again, it's totally decorative. And I know some of you are thinking, I'm not here for the decorative. I love to functionally plan. And Believe you me, I am with you. But this week I just don't have that much going on. So I'm going to take the opportunity to have a little bit more fun and add a little bit more decoration. Now I think that I'm actually going to go crazy and add some snowflake stickers as well, despite the fact that it's not snowing here in Southern California, but that's okay. Now, as we've talked about in the past, good design will lend itself to 3 items, but again, you can add 5 instead. The odd number just really plays together well, and you'll find yourself much happier with the design if you stick to one of those 2. I mean, you can go to 7, you can go to 9, those types of things, but 3 or 5 really just makes it seem fun and pretty and not cluttered. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through here. I know that there is also, yes, these are so pretty, these little strips. And I'm going to remove my little orthodontist guy. And I'm going to put this one right here. Now, I know what I just told you. This is not part of that cluster. So it's just sheerly decorative and not part of this overall thing. So it's not related. And I know you're completely confused, and I can't say I blame you. Okay, so now what we have here is I need to add my to-do list. And so I think one of the things that I'm gonna do is, well, first of all, I'm just thinking. So I'm sort of mentally like, okay, what should I do? Because now that I'm looking at it, I'd kind of like to add this or this. See, they both came with one. And just stamp it down here because you know I love me some stamping. I think let's do it. So I'm going to, why not, right? Going to take this one off. This is the one from the Miss Maker, and this is the Be Happy box one. So just in case you were wondering which stamps were which, I'm going to place this on a somewhat smaller block, prime it on the back of my hand, and then add this ink. So I'm just inking it up. I do really like this Studio Calico ink. It's not the one that I normally use. I normally am loving the VersaFine Clair, but if I don't have the colors, this one is a good one too, and I love the size of these. They're just nice and small. All right, so I will go ahead and add down here at the bottom my to-do list. Firm, even pressure throughout the block, not too much. Oh, that turned out great. I love this color. It just seems all so pretty and works together really perfectly. All right, so now I'm gonna jump ahead to Wednesday, and I'm going to add my activities right in here. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to add probably, okay, first I'm gonna do this green one right here, and I'm going to allow it to go all the way over to this striped little thing. So it's not quite in the box, it's a little bit over. I'm just gonna write my plans in here because, well, I'm not really a before the pen kind of gal. I really need to have that stuff in there because it's the reason why I plan in the first place. But no judgment there. If you like to add it later, you go for it. All right, now I'm also going to go ahead, oopsie, I threw away the wrong sticker. Of course that's what I did. All right, needed that orthodontist sticker. I'm a little conflicted as to what to do because I don't really want to use another box there, but I think I will. All right, so I'm going to then put this super sweet little girl with the packages, just so cute. And I'm gonna put it right up to this line right here. And then I'm going to add him right there. So now then this will be my to-do list down here. Now I do recall that there were some of these right here. Look, more red stickers that I don't understand. And again, no biggie. I'm going to add, let's see, this one right here. The good thing about this is that should I end up with more things that I need to do, I can certainly do that below. You see, there's still plenty of room down here to add more stuff. And that's one of the things I like about white space planning, is that not only does it give my eye some freedom and I like the design, it also just really allows for all kinds of variations and changes in my plans. All right, so now I'm also going to just go crazy and add this little present because it's cute and I like it. All right, so now I do need to add my to-do list down here again. And so I think I'm going to stamp another to-do list. And so I'm just going to re-ink the same stamp that I already did, making sure my ink all looks even and stuff so that I don't get any weird splotchiness. Line it up, firm, even pressure throughout the stamp, and voila. Very excited about that, actually. Okay, so now what I can do is I can go ahead and pull out the next part of the week. Now, as you can see here, I have done all of my plans for the week, so the rest of the week is just literally open. So I've decided that what I'm going to do is, all right, I'm going to first pull out this super cute little holly berry, not to be confused with the actress. Put it right here. And I chose the light one because I'm going to use this darker banner that says I Heart the Weekend. And so because it's a darker green, I want it to coordinate but not be matchy-matchy with this darker I Heart the Weekend. And so I decided to put it a little bit off kilter just for that layered sort of look. And then I think I'm also going to put this little stem of holly right here just to make it a little bit more fun. It's already got one, if you can see, it's teeny tiny on the banner itself. All right, so now I'm going to go back and add more decorative stickers here. And I'm thinking that what we're going to do is I'm going to add some trees because, quite frankly, there's actually not that many of the decorative Christmas stickers in here, which is fine. No biggie, we'll just improvise. Then we have this super adorable little pile of gifts. So I'm going to take this and stack it right next to the tree. So it makes it adorable and cute. So then we've got 3 things together, remember, because we like the groups of 3s. And then I'm just also going to add, now I did not add these trees, not because I don't like them. Actually, I'm sort of obsessed with them and really want to use them. But I feel like, okay, they're more of the winter theme as opposed to the ones that I use. So I'll still be able to use them in January. So I think that what I'm going to do is maybe add a couple of snowflakes as well, because I think that would be very cute. And again, why not? Okay, so a snowflake a little bit lower, and then the same color snowflake a little bit higher. So it looks like they're falling from the sky. Am I right? Okay, so now remember, I still have no plans the rest of the week, which is hilarious to me, but and maybe it's only hilarious because that just never happens. But so I'm going to ink up this bad boy again. Now one of the things to remember is to not add too much ink. And I know what you're thinking. How do you make sure of that? It's practice, practice, practice. Oh, see, now there's a perfect example. No, I did not, because I was trying to be quick. I didn't add it. And you can see where the ink is still left over on the block right there. I'm going to try to line it up. That's easier said than done, however. I did not do a good job, by the way, but it ended up okay. All right, so now it's all inked up and it looks fine. There's no problem there. So now I need to add a third decorative element. So now ideally in a perfect world, I would add it here because it would give you a perfect triangle. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it down here instead. And so you will have more of an kind of a crazy triangle, which is all right. There's no harm in that whatsoever. In fact, it makes things nice and interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to those original boxes that are just so cute. And you've got this adorable girl. You see her? And she's carrying the tree, and I like the repetitive nature of the tree action. And so I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to add her here, and I'm going to do the stamped box over there, just like I did before. So I'm going to add her back. Look, I just stuck her down at the bottom of the page just to keep her close. Bring back my ink. Now, as you can see, I could have also used like a soft pink or peach, which I do actually think that I have in my stash. And I could have used gold as well, because you see I used the gold lettering in this I Love the Weekend. But I'm really, really happy with this mint green. I think it's really pretty, so I'm going to stick with it. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did up on the above, and again, that adds to that nice repetitive nature. Remember, even firm pressure along the block, even if you are in a hurry because you don't want to screw it up, you'll be more upset about that. Voila, super fun. Now, theoretically, because I like to vary my to-do boxes, I would have maybe wanted my Friday to-do list here, but I'm going to put it up here instead, and that's okay. It's okay to have that together sometimes. So again, we have the beautiful little stamped box. I'm going to add my girl. She's so cute. And then I am going to, let's see, what else do we have that we can add that's cute? So now if you'll recall, the page before is the flowers, so I'm at the front. Now I could definitely add, well, if this weren't red, because I'm not going with the red, I could definitely use this yay, so I will keep that in mind and I will come back to that possibly. And I also have all of these really cute girls. Now the problem is that I used the girl carrying the tree, so I'm not going to use one of these girls. Now I could use one of these girls, but I feel like it's a little bit weird using, oh, you can't see her, sorry, this shopping girl, because I love her. And what I want to do is put this sledding people, and I want to put them right here, but then it looks like they're going to sled into her, and that might be weird, so I don't know. So the girls may be out. So maybe I'll use the Dream Big. There's just so many options, actually. Presents and holly and just so many pretty things. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go crazy and I'm going to see if I can make these sledders work. I think I can. Yes, super cute. Oh, I love it. Okay, so now you can see a teeny tiny bit of the sticker is still hanging off the edge, which is great. I love that, right up to the edge. I just need to trim that off. Voila. Now, again, what I'm gonna do is, so we have 3 elements, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take a couple of snowflakes. Again, that's sort of the reoccurring theme here is the snowflakes. And add them to this little cluster. So see, totally adorable. Now I'm going to go back and find the other box. Okay, so this to-do will be just perfect. Now the great thing is that if things creep up through the week, I can use some of those other boxes, or I can just add these little bullet points as well, and they'll match perfectly and look really adorable. Now I'm going to, well, first I'm going to see if I can peel this up. All right. I'm going to take out my X-Acto knife and see if I can pull up the little banner. I just don't like to commit. Like maybe I will, maybe I won't. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this guy up. Then I'm gonna add my to-do sticker because as you can see, there's a little bit of room in that corner. And I don't really care if I cover up the letters or not, except for I did put it on crooked and I know that bothers some of you guys, so. What if the whole sticker is crooked? Oh wait, that bothers even me. Okay, there we go. All right, it's a little crooked. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna leave it. All right. So much fun, right? So now that's it. That's the whole week. I have it all finished. It's planned in my planner and it's so pretty. Now again, I know it's not rocket science because there weren't a lot of plans this week, but it's all right because some weeks are gonna look like that and I'm sure it'll end up full in the end. So anyway, thank you so much guys for stopping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And otherwise, I'll see you back here real soon. Thanks so much.